Hello guys, welcome to Tech TPLM, a place to master programming. So I want to remind you something, like if you haven't subscribed this channel, please subscribe. Click on the subscribe button below the video and make sure that you turn on that bell icon so that you will get, when I upload new lessons, you will get it as a notification in your mobile or computer, so you are not gonna miss any lessons. Okay, so today we are going to learn about how do we download and install a IDE. So last lesson I talked to you about an IDE, which is Visual Studio Code. So this lesson I'm going to show you how do we gonna install Visual Studio Code in your computer and work with that. Okay, stay tuned. To download and install Visual Studio Code, first of all you need to go to the website for that. So that is actually code.visualstudio.com, https://code.visualstudio.com, and press enter key. It will take you to the Visual Studio Code website. So you can see code editing redefined, something like that. Okay, so you can see there is a direct download button for Windows. It's a stable build. Stable build means what? It's good. Yeah, so you can see when you scroll down, you can see this IDE is having IntelliSense, debugging capability, built-in JIT is there, extension is there. So some people are having, like, they put their feedback on this website, then it reads about all those things this can do. Okay, so either I can click directly on this button or I can open this one. So it will show you, like, you want to download for Mac OS or Windows 67 or something like that. So my computer is Windows 64-bit, so I'm gonna click this stable download button. So now I can see, like, thanks for downloading Visual Studio VS Code for Windows. Download is not starting. Try this direct download link. You can see my download is starting here. It is getting downloaded. Okay, so this IDE Visual Studio Code is not only used for HTML, it can be used with other programming language also. Like if you are learning C++ or something like that, you can do that in Visual Studio Code. If you're using Python, you can see here the language which is supported. Java is there, Python is there, C++ is there, Azure is there. All those things are supported by this Visual Studio Code setup. Okay, so only you need to download the package for that. So Visual Studio basically come with the basic package. So if you wanna do some special programming, like even you can do the mobile development, Android development, or iOS is not supported, Android development or Flutter development or Python development, PHP, Java, JavaScript, C++, C Sharp, all those things are supported by this Visual Studio Code. Okay, so our downloading is happening. See here, it's getting downloaded. My internet is it is having full range, but it is slow downloading. Maybe it's having too much, like 50 MBs are there, so it will take time. Depends on your internet speed, it will work. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, now we have VS Code setup.exe downloaded over here. You can see here, right? Okay, so either you can directly click this to open it, or you can open this one and go for show in folders. So usually when you download something in Windows computer, it will be going to downloads folder. Okay, so if you click here, it will directly open, or you can go to the show in folder option. So it will show there it is downloaded. So I have so many things downloaded, so anyways, let it be there. Okay, so I'm gonna open by directly clicking here. Okay, I'm sorry, I have a bad throat. I click this one. So Windows is asking, like, permission. This is downloaded from unknown site. Do you want to run it? So I want to run it. Okay, so there is a license agreement you have to accept. If you don't accept, it won't be installed. So I'm accepting the agreement. Then I click on the next button. So it is asking, where do you want to install this program. So I'm keeping the default location. I'm not going to change all these things. Okay, so if you want to change, you can click on the browse button and change location where you want to store this one. Then I click on the next. Then it is asking like, do you want to select a folder or shortcut? So do you want to create a start menu folder, or you don't want to create? You can check this one. So anyways, these are usual steps. I know, like, you people are good in installing things. You might have downloaded so many programs from internet and installed it once, so you can keep clicking the next button. So do you want a desktop icon or path? So keep this one. Then like context menu, so this you, if you want, you can check these things. Otherwise you can keep the default check mark and go for the next. And finally you click on install button, so it will get installed. Oh my god, it's so fast. Okay, it's getting installed, extracting the files first, then it will be installing. Okay, so Visual Studio Setup Wizard completed successfully. So if you want to open directly, you can click this mark, click this check mark, and click on launch. Keep this tick mark. So I'm keep on saying wrong things, I'm sorry. So keep this tick mark, then you click on the finish button, so it will open Visual Studio Code for you. It's a nice black background color. So it takes me to Microsoft website about to say something about Visual Studio Code, this extension, how to add extensions. So there are some tutorials. If you want to go through this one, you can read this. I'm simply closing this one because I know most of these things. Okay, so I can maximize this one. So you can see like there is a nice little black interface for this IDE. Okay, so the black interface with white letters, most of the programmers likes that. You know why? Because we programmers are the people who use computer like too much time, right? Like we will be keep on doing the programming, writing the steps, developing, testing, debugging, all those things. So keep on looking at a bright screen may like causes problem to your eyes. So let's better keep it like this black interface. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is like I'm gonna show you how to do like the same page using this Visual Studio Code. So you can simply go to file, new file, either you can click Control N. This is a kind of universal shortcut. Most of the programs are having like Control N as new file. So I click this one, so you can see it is coming untitled one. Okay, by default this is a plain text document. Plain text document means what? It's exactly same like Notepad. It's not gonna give you the IntelliSense option. So better you go here, you can see the format here, plain text. So you click this one, it is option select language mode. So you can go like find HTML. So here is HTML, so you choose HTML. So you can see automatically untitled one, it is showing some tags. So I'm gonna start this tag. So I'm saying exclamation doc type HTML. So that will usually we will do like that. Then when I'm not going to use the tag, so I'm going to say HTML. So you can see automatically it is giving me suggestions. So when I press my tab key, what do you see there? So it give you the HTML and what closing HTML. So next thing I want is head, tab. So head is ready. The next thing I want is a title. Title is ready. Okay, so I'm gonna write the title inside like welcome to my page. Okay, so we need to start a body below the head. So I'm gonna write body tab. So it gives you body and closing the body. So this is called the IntelliSense. So I want H1 tab. So it's a heading. So I'm saying the same heading, greetings. Okay, so inside the body I need a paragraph, so it's a P. Then I'm writing hello, I am now using VS Code to develop the page. Okay, done. So there is no chance you are going to make a mistake but in terms of tags. Okay. Because it's automatically suggests you the tags, it automatically gives you the closing tags. If it is a container tag, it automatically sends it. All these things are done by whom? The IntelliSense. Okay, so as usual we have to save it. So I'll go file, then I'll click on save. I have to choose the sorry, I chose the wrong channel. Okay, so VS Code installation, so it's automatically HTML, so you don't need to give what .html extension anymore. So you can give here start one. I just give the name, random name, you can give any name you like. So I click this one, so you can see like start1.html, and the path to this document is displayed here. Let me see there. It is having start one. Yes, it is having start one. Double click that one. There you go. Welcome to my web page. It's the title and the heading and this thing. So the editing of this code, as usual, I told you about Notepad. You can do it with Visual Studio Code also. For example, I want to change the greetings to good day, so I can go back in here and I can change here to good day. Okay, so then I save this one. I'm using shortcut Control S. Okay, so did you notice when I make a change, there is a white dot here near to the close button, right? In the place of close button there is a white dot. That means the document is still like there is something to save. So you can click on file, save, or Control S, then the dot button will turn into close mark. That means all the content of the document is saved. You can go back to your browser, refresh it, you can see it changed the content. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you understand how do you download, install, and work with Visual Studio Code. So we'll be keep doing more lessons. So the next lesson will be talking about heading types in HTML. There are different types of headings in HTML, and for that and more we will see in the next lesson. So keep watching the channel, subscribe, press the bell icon to activate notification. Thank you so much. Bye for now.